Following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah! Go Cowboys!
This is the Players Lounge, broadcasting live from Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star. Now, your hosts, Barry Church, Hek'ma Harrison, and Newy Scruggs.
Players Lounge, it's time. It is the day before the Cowboys play their annual Thanksgiving Day game at AT&T Stadium. You know the crew, Hek'ma Harrison in the house. Barry Church, former Dallas Cowboys safety, who's played on those Thanksgiving Day games.
Yeah, I didn't like them though.
And me.
Did not like them. I like the aftermath. You get that weekend off, but
tell us more.
Man, I didn't like it, man. You know, Thanksgiving, you got your people in town, everybody relaxing. You just trying to post up, have a good time. And the Cowboys always, like Detroit, they always got that Thursday game. So you're going to have to get it cracking in this game. Short week, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a short week. So you hate those Thursday games anyways. And then when I'm leaving the house, man, I'm smelling, man, what your mom cooking? Got the ham, turkey, stuff going on, mac and cheese. Yeah. Man, smells delicious, man. Wish I could partake in that. By the time I get back, it's late. Food cold. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't like it. I didn't like it up. Yeah, throw it in the microwave. Man, I ain't trying to hear all that. But I ain't like it.
It would seem like to me that the man with the bag, they were waiting to
say
cook.
Scene control.
That was pre-bag. That was pre-bag. It was a small bag, but not a big bag.
Then after that, that's when they started waiting on you for Thanksgiving. We ain't cooking until Barry get the big piece.
I ain't have to play though. Jacksonville. We ain't had no Thanksgiving. I was eating good. Yeah. Jacksonville Cowboys. Dang, get you some of that. Where we used to stay at? What's the Grapevine? The Grapevine Hotel over there. Gaylord. Get you some of that Gaylord Thanksgiving. I ain't gonna say too much about that, but it is what it is.
Get you some of that Lord.
Get you. Get you some of that.
The Giants are coming to town.
Get you some of that.
The New York Giants are not a good football team.
You're out of pocket.
The Giants are 2-9. 2-9 and looking at a top 5 draft pick. The Cowboys have won 7 straight in this contest between this. It's not a rivalry right now. And they've won 14 of their last 15 against the Giants.
So I was on the last team that lost to the Giants? Dang.
What is the quick math, didn't you quick math that up? No, you may not have been.
I think I was, bro.
Did they have Hall of Famer Eli Manning on that team?
They did. Yeah.
He's not a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, my man.
He's up first ballot this year. He's not a first ballot Hall of Famer.
He ain't going to sneak in.
Derail it. Right from the top. Come on.
My bad. I ain't going. My bad. Keep it going, dude. My bad.
You say first ballot. You think Deion? Oh yeah, Deion. Okay, so it would be like this. We walk into the room and we present somebody. Okay. All right. Joe Green.
He in there.
4 Super Bowls. Greatest steal of all time. All decade. Boom.
He in there.
Right. Emmitt Smith. Nobody carried the ball more. Nobody ran the ball further. Nobody scored more rushing touchdowns than Emmitt Smith.
He in there.
Okay. That's, to me, when you say first ballot dude.
I'm with you. He ain't gonna get it.
I mean, you tell me. When you think about that, Joe Montana, 4 Super Bowls, team of the 80s. I mean, that's what I think.
I would just like to see the wake of him getting in on the first ballot on all the media.
Talking about chaos.
Hey, chaos would ensue. It would just be pandemonium. The stories couldn't be written fast enough. The monologues. The monologues would write themselves. I mean,
that would be a week
there would be some guys. That would. Yo.
What's that Shannon Sharp thing?
Yeah. You
that
him
guy
creep up in there, but no.
I mean, when you think of that, you think of the dude. Okay, Peyton Manning, his brother.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so when you if you made the presentation, Hek'ma, what would you say that you would present to the committee to say Eli was a
That's not one. And the numbers don't dictate it. And I think everybody would go off of the Super Bowl wins for Eli. I mean, look, there are some things about Eli's game that to this day, I would say, man, best out ball, best go ball thrower I ever see. Fade, that's Eli all day. I mean, he had that on a thing on the rope. He made some mistakes. He had a ton of interceptions.
I was one of them.
Barry Church is the recipient of one of those.
I'll never say bad about Eli.
One of those Eli delights.
Brother.
One of those Eli delights.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eli.
Shout out to Eli.
Right place, right time. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna throw it to you. Yeah, he gonna throw it.
Absolutely.
He led the league in picks 3 times in his career.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's diabolical.
3 times.
Right.
Hey, that doesn't say Hall of Fame.
Not at all.
Man, three times I went out there. I was Jameis Winston. I was 30 for 30. I mean, just
Yeah, that was bad. That's 3 times. Yeah.
Never all decade. Was never MVP. Was never all pro.
Let me ask you, if he wasn't on TV right now and like being in the limelight these past couple years, would he even like be on a ballot?
The New York media is going to put him on there,
Regardless of even man.
That's the pull of playing in New York. But you just think about the player and you just say, what have you done? I mean, when we talk about all first, when I think first ballot, you like, man, this
Gonna be
come
cold.
on, man. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Cold-blooded.
That dude, right?
Yeah, cold-blooded.
That's the perfect word. Cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded.
Did you
No.
say cold-blooded when you went up against Eli?
Oh, no. I was thinking, let me get on this field because I know he gonna give me one.
When you face Tom Brady?
Oh yeah, that's a different story now. Yeah, you know.
Okay.
You know.
Right, that guy.
He ain't. What's the how the meme go? You're not that guy, pal.
You're not that
You're
guy.
not that guy.
You're not that guy. And that's when you say first ballot, that he was him. He was him. And there's these dudes, and I don't know if you've been to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, right? What you did with your uncle many times. And you just see, oh yeah, that dude. You walk through the room, oh yeah, that dude.
Yeah.
That was a dude.
He's him.
Yeah.
He's him.
He's him. Unquestioned. No, I mean, there's a lot of and there are a lot of players that debatably, when it comes down to first ballot Hall of Famer, that a lot of guys that are in the Hall of Fame say, oh, hell no.
Yeah. That's
Not
right.
him. I mean, and there's some guys that we even, like, I guess recency bias would tell you that guy, he really was great during his day, that still get arguments on what is a first ballot. So I think when you draw the line on who's a first ballot Hall of Famer, you have to be above and beyond when it comes down to those numbers for it to be acceptable amongst your peers.
Yeah.
This is like the VIP. Oh yeah, go on.
Nobody's gonna Tom Brady. Nobody's gonna when Tom.
Nah, he's in there.
You waving him in the VIP.
Come on, hurry up.
It's like
You ain't gotta wait 5 years. Just come on in.
That's time.
he had been walking off the field and it was like, come on. Here it is. This is put your arm in that one.
How you and Irv was when in Miami?
Yeah.
Y'all was at the club. Hey,
Yeah.
Mike, oh, you good, Mike? Come on in, Mike. Come on in.
88. We ready.
Yeah.
We got you right here. You rubbed.
Right. 88. You know? Right. Those kinds.
That's how I want to get in heaven, like Mike in Miami.
Hey, everybody watch out.
Everybody move.
You come over here. You right there. Come on
Lord,
in.
you know I was Mike on. Lord, I carried Mike here, right? I drove Mike. Lord,
Better
I
believe
drove
it.
it.
Come on in. Let him in. Let him on in.
Yes, God.
Oh, man.
No, that first. No, that's a compelling argument. It's not even when it comes down to Eli. It's
It
not.
ain't,
Come on, man.
ain't no way he gonna slide up in there.
That's my thing when people just talk about the first ballot. I mean, you know, no, that's the VIP. No, go ahead.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I think of when I hear that. And look, I talked to one voter and they said, "How did we let Jason Taylor get in?" They said we've diluted that. They were like, "How did we let Jason Taylor get in first ballot?"
Well, I didn't know he was the first ballot.
Yeah.
Damn. He was cold, but he wasn't first ballot. How you let him in but not D. Ware?
VIP.
I digress.
Right. And politics got D. Ware.
Yeah.
Sam Mills took his spot.
Yeah.
Politics got him. Politics got him. So that's the thing, man. When you say Eli, not all decade, not all pro.
But he didn't even have all pro, right?
Hell, then Dak Prescott was all pro.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott led the league in touchdowns in his career.
Yeah. That's facts.
You know, so when you talk about like, can you do that? This man didn't do that.
Yeah.
This man didn't do that.
He just had a Flacco moment twice. That was it.
Y'all cold work, man.
He had
Come
a
on
Flacco
now.
moment twice.
Come on now.
That's what he did. That's what he
He had two
did.
good moments, man.
Yeah, two
Y'all-
good
You know,
ones. They was unreal. They was
great
unreal.
great runs.
I mean,
Great runs.
it
But
was
he also
runs.
had a historic defense.
He did.
Also had a historic
You know,
defense.
played that was one shining moment.
Yes, come on now.
Eli went up there twice and got played a video of Eli, one shining moment twice. But career-wise,
Nah. I get it.
And now the Giants have gone from Eli and Tommy DeVito. And
Tommy
Is he-
Cutlets.
Is he playing?
You better hope.
Because Drew Lock.
I'd rather see Tommy Cutlets than Drew Lock.
No.
Yes.
See?
You rather see Drew Lock than Cutlets?
No. I think you bring up a valid point. With what you're missing on defense, you could possibly be missing Eric Kendricks in this game. The guy that gets everything lined up.
Yeah, quarterback of the defense.
Yeah,
he looked good last week too.
Oh, he looked amazing last. Now, hey, that jetpack is still.
Hey, I told you that Pacquiao came in. He was like, he had to wait at the hotel. Let me get that. He was ready.
But you've always said durability in this league for a guy that's been in as long as he has. You knew he would miss. This is his third game or second game of the season. I know he missed the Detroit game.
Detroit.
For sure. Yeah,
so
for sure.
I think this might be his second.
So that's the only thing that I worry about. Even though Overshown has matured mightily during the season.
Yes, he has.
Also, having Deron Bland back makes a tremendous difference in the secondary. Also, will this be the game that Diggs makes it back?
I'm about to say all three for the first time.
That would be crazy.
Diggs, Lewis, and Bland for the first time. I want to see that.
But this is, for me, I think defensively, you have an opportunity to get right as far as forcing turnovers, getting off the field, bringing those stats up because you're still bottom of the league in a lot of those the stats that matter.
Yeah.
You know, runs allowed, turnover, all of those things. You still haven't knocked a dent into that statistically.
And this defense or this team as a whole is not good enough to go in there and sleepwalk on anybody. No. So that's the thing. I'm like, man, you got your guys back. You got Parsons in there. I'm not sure if D-Law going to be able to go this week or not, but you're not good enough to sleepwalk. You got to take everyone serious. And this is another division opponent. We've seen it happen before. When these division games, you throw the record out of the books. All right, you just throw it out of there because these guys know you know them.
Yep.
But to me, I'd rather play Cutlets, man, or Tommy DeVito, whatever his name is. I'd rather play him than Drew Lock because Drew Lock, to me, got that. I'm gonna just go out. I'm gonna sling the football around. Like he gets that effort attitude. Like I'm gonna just go out here and toss this pigskin around. Nothing to lose. What's gonna happen? And I'd rather go against a guy like DeVito who he gonna force feed some things. You saw he looked terrible against Tampa Bay. He looked god awful against Tampa Bay. So
like he wasn't ready for the moment. He still looked like a guy that's still winging it. If he understands the offense, then he has a different thought in his head on how it's gonna go. I'm more concerned. Even with that, them getting balanced with Tyrone Tracy, the running back. Well he does a really good job. I think offensively, you look at their offensive line and you feel like, look, this is one of those games if Nealon does play, but Micah's going to play, you'll be able to present a lot of pressure and make them move the pocket and do some other things.
Because it's a team, the last go-around, it wasn't like it was a blowout.
It wasn't.
Daniel Jones missed a lot of big plays out there for them. And he kept them in the game. The red zone defense was outstanding. I think he forced, New York to like 5 or 6 field goals or something crazy like that. But this was a game. Offense couldn't get it moving. You still had Prescott in the fold, so can't sleep on these boys, man.
Daniel Jones is now with the Minnesota Vikings, so you don't have to worry about him at all. So you've got that, but it was a game, and he missed several throws. But feels like eons ago since that Thursday night game when they played each other, which is pretty interesting. This is very rare that you see two teams face each other on a Thursday twice in a season.
Yeah, that's true.
That's very, very rare. But ultimately, Hek'ma, the Giants are going one way, and it ain't good.
It ain't good.
And the Cowboys now, after this win, are clearly going another way, and they have to stack a win on this.
I don't know if it's as clear as I'm still in the same spot that I was after the win versus the Commanders. There's so many. It was a win, but it was sloppy in a lot of ways. I don't think that you still feel more confident about the run defense. I don't know how you feel about the rushing attack, the running back room right now. I'm with when you said you can't underestimate anybody because of the way that you play. I'm in that same place. Although it looks like we're talking about organic tanking, it looks like the Giants are committed to making sure that they are top 5.
We're going to get that pick.
We're going to get that. I mean, well, the GM, I saw the GM at Colorado. He's already making sure that he's in line to get his guy.
Hi, Travis.
How you doing, Shador?
How are you?
That's what you call kissing babies and shaking hands. He's already there, but I just feel like this is a rivalry. I'm with you,
and I'm so glad that the Cowboys didn't go down that route of let's see what Lance got. Like, let's throw Lance out there. Because you was going to lose the locker room. You see what New York's doing right now. That locker room is long gone because they know they got a better quarterback option out there. But we talked about it, the contract, you don't want to do incentives and all that. Right. But that's tough to have a locker room go out there and try to give them their all when they know the front office is sabotaging them, basically, by throwing a guy, Tommy DeVito, out there that really he got to be your emergency guy. And they know they have a better guy in Drew Lock out there. So that's my thing. I'm just glad the Cowboys didn't do such a thing because that would have lost the locker room. Even though Rush played terrible that first game, we all understood it. And I'm sure they did in the locker room that he still gives you that best opportunity to go out there and get a dub. Yeah. But, they kept with it. McCarthy was like, look, I'm trying to get these dubs. I ain't worried about next year, worried about this, that. I'm trying to get these dubs. So he kept the locker room together, and that's how they went out there in Washington and got the win. They fought for their coach. So at least they didn't pull a Giants out there.
Man, I'm glad you said it because it was a lot of people arguing for Trey Lance, and they're still arguing for Trey Lance because obviously, you feel like the Cowboys need so much in the draft, and all. I mean, we're looking at immediate. You had at that point when that whole conversation started, you still had 8 games left in the season, and it's like, all right, well, where do we go from here? Do we try and recoup anything? Do we try and build this guy up so that we can recoup something at the end of the season? And like you said, you can't fool the players. You can't fool the guys that are out there catching that ball. You can't fool the guys in that offensive line that recognize the ball's supposed to go over here. He's making mistakes over there. But I really been Cooper Rush. He was a gamer, and he had to come back. He had to make some big throws. And he really had to be able to lead this offense and keep that balance. And even for, we've seen those times where the lights started to take over. He was throwing the ball to the other guys. You just want to see him finish. And he finally finished off a game right, man.
He did.
By making throws when he needed to.
He did.
All right, let's get our break in here. The first one of the Players Lounge brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming. Up next, our Yeti Cool customer. Who's got to be the player that comes up ice cold and cool for the Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day?
Gotcha.
Barry Church, Hek'ma Harris, I'm Newy Scruggs. This is DallasCowboys.com.
Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Kyle Yeomans here, sharing that same team that brought you Buffalo, bringing NFL casino games that show America's team on and off the reels. Aristocrat is changing the game with a new experience. Football fans, this means you can pick your team and play your team. Check out the Cowboys-themed casino games developed by Aristocrat, a proud sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. Gambling problem? Please contact the U.S. National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER for 21 and over.
Hey Cowboy fans, I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. But lately, I've been learning a new game, crypto. Sound confusing? Don't worry, even us pros were rookies in crypto once. That's why I trust blockchain.com. They make crypto easy. No confusing jargon, just the tools to help you win.
Prescott keeps it, slides with a first down.
Invest like your icons, where everyone is a rookie in crypto with blockchain.com.
Perfect throw, my goodness. Wow, did he ever thread the needle?
Visit blockchain.com/cowboys to get started.
It's the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black. And right now, Cowboys fans can get 15% off their $75 order. Plus, because every deal needs a playmaker, your order will include a free 5-piece skincare set and free shipping. The Jack Black Playmaker is 4 of Jack's favorites and a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Make a play for the playmaker at getjackblack.com/cowboys with the code CowboysVIP. That's getjackblack.com/cowboys with the code CowboysVIP.
Are you the 2024 Dallas Cowboys Fan of the Year? The Dallas Cowboys and Captain Morgan are celebrating extraordinary, inspiring, and original fans. Nominate yourself or the biggest Cowboys fan you know for a chance to be named the 2024 Fan of the Year and win prizes, including a trip to Super Bowl 59. Visit DallasCowboys.com/Fan of the Year. Go Cowboys! Back to the Players Lounge.
The most electrifying event of the holiday season is here. Cowboys Christmas Extravaganza, powered by Reliant, is back at the Star in Frisco. Join us every Friday and Saturday night from November 22nd through December the 21st for a spectacular holiday show with Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, Rhythm and Blue, Rowdy, Santa Claus, and a surprise tree lighting appearance from your favorite Cowboy heroes. Best of all, the show is free. For details, visit thestardistrict.com. Don't miss out on the holiday magic.
That is a good show, and it's free. It's
Yeah.
free.
Free. Can't beat
It is free.
$3.99.
My 13-year-old's like, Dad, can we go out there and watch? I'm like, sure, yeah.
Can't beat that.
Get there early.
Yeah.
Get there early because you want to get a good spot. So, and we want to bring a lawn chair too. Just,
There it is.
Get your
Good
spot.
weather.
Get your spot.
That's tonight?
No,
What'd you say it
no,
was?
no.
I'm sorry. What'd you say it was?
It starts on the 22nd. So, yeah. It's like,
Coming around.
Yeah.
Coming
Get you a good spot.
Hek'ma Harrison is here. Former Cowboy safety Barry Church is here. I'm Newy Scruggs. This is a Players Lounge brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming. All right, time for the Yeti Cool customer. Tyler Guyton has to be cool. He has to cut down on the penalties. He cannot kill drives in this game. Go back to what you guys were talking about the first segment of, all right, the Giants were in the game against the Cowboys, but luckily for the Cowboys, they kept kicking field goals. Score some touchdowns, get in the red zone, in this thing early so everybody can go eat the food and digest the pecan pie, pumpkin pie, feel real good, not be, oh my God, there's a game here in the fourth quarter.
yeah.
These dudes are 2-9.
Hell yeah.
They want to get back on the plane. Help them.
They ready for the offseason.
Help them. Tyler Guyton, don't hold. Line up on the line of scrimmage. You know, do those things.
Do the little things.
Right. Stay on side. Don't know the snap count. Do those things. Yes, young man. Hek'ma, who you get?
Man, I'm torn on this, but I'm going to go with DeMarvion Overshawn. Seems like I've come to him a couple times as my Yeti Cool customer, but I just feel like the rookie or second-year player, however you want to look at him, has come up big, and especially when you may have Eric Kendricks out. He is one of those guys that does understand the defense, plays really fast, and if he's going to be the guy to, discourage the Giants and have them ready to get back on the plane, it's going to be because of number 13.
Okay. I like what you did there. Before I dive into it, Yeti, can we get something? Bro, I mean, Yeti Cool customer. Give me a little cup, little backpack. I let it use one of those things. But my Yeti Cool customer.
Megan.
Yeah, I need a little something, man. Holidays coming around, maybe they, Anyways, my Yeti Cool customer.
I got the
Gonna
bag
call me
already.
out like that. Yeah, it's got to be CD Lamb. It's got to be CD Lamb. We saw what he was able to do out there last week. The numbers weren't crazy as far as yards is concerned, but when you talk about moving the chains, 10 catches, contested catches, getting the scrappy yards, he knew he was going to get blown up. All right, he knew that, Rush doesn't have a cannon like that. He got a little bit of a kind of a pea shooter a little bit when it comes to throwing the football out there, so the defenders are going to be able to, get to him quick. So he took a lot of big shots, but he was able to make those contested catches. And to me, he was the catalyst for guys like Tolbert, guys like Turpin out there to go out there and step their game up as well. When you see your top dog out there making those contested catches, not complaining, body language in the right way, that's going to make the rest of the crew come along with you. And we saw that. What's it? Brooks, my bad. 83 Brooks, he was out there. He stepped up and made a couple plays out there. We saw Tolbert make the touchdown grab. So to me, CeeDee Lamb once again has to be that guy to lead by example. Don't talk too much about it. Just go out there and do your thing, get your catches, get your yards, and bring all of them young receivers with you.
CeeDee Lamb leads the NFL with 77 receptions in 2024.
Is that how interesting is that?
That's wild.
Did you even think that you wouldn't have thought it? Me neither. And when I saw that, I thought that was one of those surprising stats that maybe at the end of the season, if he finishes, obviously still number one in the league after losing Dak.
Yeah.
That says a lot about him. We've been talking about his leadership. We've been talking a lot about mannerism, body language, all of those things. Showing up and getting it done is a whole nother subject.
That's
and
facts.
he's been doing that, right?
Yeah, didn't have it under Kellen Moore like that. So, yeah.
You gonna talk about my boy K Moore like that, man?
Mike McCarthy's come in here and look at the 2 seasons for CeeDee Lamb. Has he ever? The guy was all pro last year.
Wait, man.
He was all pro last
I don't want
year.
to dog my guy, Big Mike, out.
Was CeeDee Lamb all pro when Kellen Moore was
Come
calling
on,
plays?
man.
He was.
See, I believe because
Dak
I don't want
Prescott
because
lead
it's
the
gonna
league.
seem like I'm dogging Mike.
Did Dak lead the league in touchdowns and interceptions when
He had 37
Kellen Moore was
tubs. He had 30. The only reason Pat Mahomes or somebody had 50 something. That's the only reason. That's because he had 37 tubs.
You can make whatever.
I'm just saying.
You can have your opinion. I just hit you with a fact.
Man,
he led the league in touchdown passes under Mike McCarthy.
What's this? No, I ain't gonna
He led the league in
grill Mike.
interceptions
You right.
under
You
Kellen
right,
Moore.
man. You know what? You right. But what the hell's this offense been doing all year?
Offensive line.
Nah, here we go. I thought we talking about facts.
Got no run game.
Nah, we just see what I say is
The run, Dallas run. Let's get out.
whose fault is that?
Dallas rushing offense is 31.
Whose fault is that?
The owner decided to get rid of
Now it's the
7-7.
owner.
The owner got rid of 7-7.
7-7.
No, we talking about.
Owner didn't want to pay Tyler Biotis. Tyler Biotis.
You didn't want to play Tyler
He just said,
Man, you right.
that was my opinion.
Nah.
Jerry gave you a fact. Jerry factually said
I
he didn't
can't
want to pay.
believe it, man.
I
I
was
can't
of the
believe it,
opinion,
man.
okay? So you want to say what's happened there? Running game?
Yeah.
Run game. Come on, man.
There's been no support.
Ezekiel Elliott.
There's been no support.
Really?
There's been no support in the running game.
Who
at
thought
all.
they'd be running Rico Dallas, the number one guy here?
Goodness gracious.
It's tough.
We
It's been
can't
tough
win. We
all
can't
year.
win, man. Because last year,
I mean, to quote,
my man was all pro, right? Quarterback was doing everything.
Yes.
McCarthy.
What happened this year?
The GM wasn't GMing.
But now it's the GM.
It was a drop off. No, I'm admittedly so. It was a drop off.
Now it's the GM.
Hek'ma, didn't somebody on this show say that this looked like a rebuild?
Oh, I told y'all back in March.
Okay, so
I told y'all
He
back
said
in March.
soft.
soft.
rebuild.
Soft
Okay,
rebuild.
so if it's a
The
soft
T-shirt
you
rebuild.
just
Rooted,
asked,
rebuild. I'm just
okay,
saying.
so you just asked, rooted and rebuilding. So you just asked, and I've told you through your own words, Barry Church.
So it's everybody's fault. But the guy out there calling these.
You asked, and I'm telling. Okay, well,
that's what I'm getting at.
The Carpenter has less
Now
tools.
he ain't got his
He
tools.
got less tools.
He had
took
all pro
3-4.
quarterback, second in MVP,
Where's
if
he-
I'm not
where's he
mistaken.
at? Where's he at?
CD. Well, he was here at the beginning of the season. CD Lamb,
was.
we just talked about.
Came in 2 weeks
We just talked.
postseason.
He hurt.
Leading the league in receptions.
Yeah.
Doing his thing.
Run game. What run game?
What
Tony
run
Pollard.
game?
31st in the league.
Guy who was top 10.
He didn't have
in
run game
rushing.
last year either.
No, Tony Pollard was top 10 in rushing last year.
Tony, but that's what we going to do.
No, I mean,
Tony,
but it's
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
it is true though.
See what y'all not going to do. Is trying to go out here and try to go out here
You
and make
asked.
excuses, man.
I gave
That's
you.
what we
I've
not
given
going.
you answers.
So ain't nothing on Big Mike and his offensive play calling.
Hey man, it's hard sometimes.
Now it's hard out here.
You make it gumbo.
Man,
You make it
it's
gumbo.
hard out here
with
for
old-
Pip. Huh?
with-
This is
with-
crazy.
You ain't got the good beef no more, man. It ain't organic.
Wow.
It's that stuff to
It's
the
not
buy.
organic.
It's the buy one get
Impossible
one free.
meats, huh?
This
is crazy, man.
It could
It's
different.
all right.
It could different now.
That's right.
Y'all something else, man.
You got Tyler Guyton.
Now we ain't got it.
Tyler Guyton.
Now we ain't got the juice.
Tyler Guyton, Tyrus Smith.
Now we ain't got the
Did you
juice.
downgrade it? Did you downgrade?
What you doing? Y'all was cool with letting T. Smith up out of here.
I was.
Y'all was
I
cool
was.
with letting
No doubt.
Y'all was cool with letting
No.
Biotis walk.
You're asking. I'm
Y'all
telling
was cool
you.
with Tony Pollard
The
walking.
center's not there. The center's
You know
not
what
there
I'm
anymore.
Michael Gallup. Y'all was cool.
Was cool with it.
Y'all
At
was like, hey
first.
man, we straight.
Didn't realize.
We straight.
Boy, little did we know. Little did we know.
Stop with the Michael Gallup.
I'm just saying.
Nobody missing Michael Gallup.
I'm
He
just
retired.
saying, man.
He retired.
I'm
okay?
just-
Too much.
He retired.
You had second in the MVP at the Q.
Yes.
You got arguably a top 2 receiver in the National Football League.
Brandon Cooks. Where's Brandon Cooks? Brandon Cooks.
You know what I'm saying?
Been hurt.
How much- you need the perfect squad?
I just gave you. You asked.
You want the greatest show on turf?
I feel like you're afraid of the answers I gave
I'm
you.
just
because
telling
it's
you what's
real.
going on.
I just hit you with the real.
I'm telling you what's going on. You got slight ingredients.
Mike
You may
McCarthy-
miss some paprika.
But if
you
he
may miss some cinnamon.
But if he finishes number 1 in the league in receiving, that's going to say a lot, especially in the offense that struggled at the beginning of the season and him keeping it. I mean, 70. We were just talking about his numbers, and you're giving him kudos
now
for
we're
that. So
talking
come on.
about if CD Lamb finishes top receiving.
No.
That's a success for your offensive coordinator.
No.
Look at Terrence
See how we going this way and we going
Nobody's
that way.
moving the goalposts. You are a disciple
We
of
in the
my
CFL
man.
or the NFL. I don't know. The goalpost is getting skinny for some people and wide for others. That's all I'm saying. I don't get
That
it, man.
man will argue that about Keller.
I'm just saying.
Man, listen, I don't need friends
The man
like
had
you,
one
dog.
off year, man. He had one off year
Whoa.
in LA. He had an off year. And then look, 9-2. Top offense in the league. What's going on?
Barry, what are you doing?
He had one off.
We just gonna ignore the MVP of the whole thing right now. We go.
Who talking about?
We talking about Saquon.
How hard
and he's the one calling it. He could have took it out of his hands.
He couldn't. He couldn't. He still lived in Philly.
What was the knock on Kellen when y'all was situational, right?
He's situational,
right?
And then he
that
wouldn't
was
get
the knock
the running back
because he always had the numbers offensively. He always had the top numbers, could put up points, but situationally. That was the knock, right? That's what y'all told me.
He got out there and saw Jalen Hurts throw that out route and said, "Wait a minute, we better hand this damn thing off."
He said, "Hey, I'm gonna hand it.
We better not.
I know
we
what I got.
We better not try that again.
I'm gonna go ahead right here.
Boom. We want some success.
Boom. Hey, he's doing it.
He looks like a genius right now. The way that he's using Saquon. I mean,
he's doing
damn.
it. I'm just saying.
Gonna cost a guy in New York his job,
I'm just
baby.
saying, man. I'm just saying. He's doing his thing, man. Doing his thing out there. Big Mike's my guy too, but
Is
you know,
is he? Is he?
He's my guy too, but it's
Shit doesn't sound like it.
Yeah, I mean, beginning of the year, offensively, man, the struggles were. I mean, it was real. The offense was not doing it, and the running game you pointed to. I mean, come on, man, we're coming out of games 48 yards rushing.
My man
for the
had
game.
45 yards passing.
I mean, man, we ain't seen
An entire
we
game.
haven't seen a running game like this since Joe Randall was around.
He did.
Mr. Meat off the bone. Okay, this is the hard times, as Dustin Rose said. The hard times, baby.
We pulled out the Joe Randall.
We're watching the regression of the right tackle from last year to this year. Right guard. Last year, I mean, you sitting up here asking, I mean, come on, man. He's a coach. He ain't a magician. And to quote, as my man said on First Take.
Oh, Lord. Uh-oh.
It was Dominique Foxworth.
Okay.
Where he said, Mike McCarthy really is good because the man ended up winning the Super Bowl with dealing with Aaron Rodgers. How did he keep that locker room straight with all the Aaron? You see what Aaron Rodgers is? Or how did Mike McCarthy win with all that Aaron Rodgers bringing to the locker room? I mean, you talk about
that's wild.
This dude, he is the guy Suge Knight talking about. Anybody want to have a quarterback? Quarterback ain't out here all up in the video, in the background, making trades, dancing.
Why they do an A-Rod like that?
A-Rod is like that.
He's an easy target these days.
Right now,
he's
taking slugs, man.
Yes. Mike McCarthy, yes, you did do all that winning with that dude who's doing all that work, doing way too much.
Oh, man.
Aaron Rodgers doing way too much. We need another break. Hek'ma Harrison's coming back.
See, now they don't.
Barry Church is
that might
dismayed.
not be back. They gonna be like, you been talking crazy, Church.
He'll
Get him
be
up
back.
out of there.
Newy Scruggs. Players Lounge brought to you by Aristocrat Game.
Oh, wow for that, though.
Hey, Danny McCray here for Smoothie King. You know every great workout deserves a great reward. So treat yourself right with new coconut smoothie bowls. Made with real fruit, crunchy, purely Elizabeth granola, creamy coconut, and topped with the chocolate hazelnut or honey drizzle. With 2 new flavors, it's perfect for you and the workout buddy. So you both can stay on track even after you leave the track. Scoop up new coconut smoothie bowls only at Smoothie King, the official smoothie of the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey y'all, Matt Pittman of Meat Church here. With football season kicking off, I'm already gearing up to bring the smoker back to AT&T Stadium for some epic tailgates. But with that Texas heat, it's crucial to keep my beer hand cramping cold. That's where Yeti's insulated Colster can cooler comes in clutch. This year, you can even get them with the iconic star engraved on the side. Licensed Yeti Cowboys gear is now available at Stadium Pro Shops, concessions, and on Yeti.com. Check it out today. Yeti, official cooler and drinkware of the Dallas Cowboys.
To kick off the 2024 NFL season, Boss teamed up with the Cowboys and Micah Parsons to launch an iconic apparel collection. The Boss Cowboys collection unites football and fashion while reflecting what it truly means to be a boss. Arriving just in time for the start of the season, the distinctive attire from the latest Boss Cowboys expansion offers sports aficionados and true bosses the chance to show their team spirit and style. Get yours today at nflshop.com/HugoBoss, HugoBoss.com, and Boss retail stores. # be your own boss.
Raising Cane's presents the other rules of football. Rule 1, any broadcast without the express edition of cook-to-order Cane's chicken fingers is prohibited. Rule 12, no crinkle-cut fries, Texas toast, or craveable Cane's sauce constitutes an illegal formation. And Rule 31, anybody who loves to feed their game face is an eligible receiver of Cane's. When it comes to winning game day, Cane's rules. Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love. Go Cowboys.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Celebrate the holiday season at AT&T Stadium. Get your tour of home of the Dallas Cowboys, plus your photo with Santa with Mrs. Claus from December 10th through the 14th. Limited inventory is available. Secure your tickets today at attstadium.com/tours.
Hek'ma Harrison, thank you very much. Barry Church, former Cowboy safety. I'm Newy Scruggs. This is the Players Lounge, brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming. So Church, I love when you go on this rant about these different things. So I just simply go back here to the notebook.
Not the handy dandy.
August 31st, 2013. Barry Church in red. Justin Herbert, MVP candidate, top 5.
I was a year late.
New York Giants will make playoffs.
Wait, did they?
No.
That wasn't the year they went.
Last year.
I thought it was the year they went.
Okay. Kellen Moore, top 5 offense.
I was a year late. I was just a year late, man. I was a year late.
LA Chargers will win a playoff game.
I was a year late, man. You know, my calculations was off. I was a year late on all those.
LA Chargers.
Wait a minute. He's like, there's more.
Hold on, sir. I got some more. Damn. Hold on, handy dandy notebook, man.
I got 2 more notes.
Take the sheets out of that thing. I got 2 more.
I got
the sheets out of that thing. Now,
the Chargers will beat the Cowboys on Monday Night Football.
That was a close one.
And the beauty of it, him was Danny Dimes.
Yeah. No, that was terrible. I stand. Danny Dimes was terrible. That was bad.
There's nothing on this list.
That was bad.
All of this was bad.
I was a
1, 2, 3,
I didn't know
4,
Staley
5,
was
6.
like that.
6 bad takes.
I did not know Staley could hinder my boy like that.
You know what, man?
I know.
He was ahead of the curve.
I was just ahead just by just.
You don't need to be on this podcast.
I'm just saying.
You need to be on ESPN.
I'm telling you. I was just a year.
You need to be
early.
Dan Orlovsky.
No, the job is one of those gambling sites. If you're losing people money, they're like, you know what? You know what? This guy.
You got to read the fine print.
You won't lose tonight.
You got to read the fine print.
Have you seen those
Play at your own risk.
No, it's the quick It's the quick little sentence at the end.
Play at your own risk.
Do you have a gambling problem?
That Michael Jordan just stop it. Get some help.
Get some help. No, yeah, that was ugly though. That was ugly though.
So,
but you know,
and there's so many more here. Heck,
hey, close it. Close it. Don't put that. The book of integrity.
The Cooper Rush versus Garrett Gilbert.
No, they did my boy Garrett Gilbert.
I mean,
he came out here with undefeated Pittsburgh, 300 yards. You know.
Man, I'm telling you, you need a friend like Barry.
That was it.
You need a friend. You need a Barry Church in your life.
I'm telling you, man, that was
you
it.
are. I mean, thank goodness you don't put your shot card bag out there like Charles Barkley.
No.
Hey, I'm just
this
saying.
Would not be good.
But I tell you what I did call.
Who?
What I call in March.
What was that?
What?
Rebuild.
Oh.
All right. Wait. I'll tell you what I did call that though. I did call that one.
Okay.
And it looked crazy.
Was I by myself with that
one? Looked crazy back then.
And the sheet of and the rebuild said 9-8 with a wild card.
That was with Dak Prescott. That was with Dak Prescott.
Yes, he did.
That was with Dak Prescott.
9-8.
Rebuild.
12-5. 9-8.
Okay, so there you go.
Rebuild. I called it.
We got a lot of tours out here today. A lot of tours.
Everybody enjoying.
Jerry is print money the day before the game and gonna print money on game day. So he's definitely a lot of tours going on right here.
Got a contract for Big Mike coming. You know.
Beamer.
Oh, yeah.
He about to end the show on you right there. we about to get up out of here.
No.
Hey, man.
Chris Beam, do you have any games for us, Chris Beam?
Oh yeah, wait.
I do. I can give you some games.
All right.
We got. Hold on a second. Let me push someone out of the way here. All right, I got some games.
By the way, I had Baltimore on Monday night.
You had Baltimore on Monday night.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Church had the Chargers.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
And Hek'ma had Baltimore.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
So
I need to go back. Just because you weren't here last Friday to look at all your picks that we
come
picked.
on, don't tell
You ain't gotta do
Go
all
on,
that, CB.
come on,
Man,
man.
we gotta go to them.
I have to go to the Dallas Morning News.
Chris, stop.
I only missed 3 games last week. Anyway.
I have to go back and look and see which ones we selected.
Here we
all
go.
Right. You ready for this week?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, first game we're going to go with is Miami is going to go freeze at Green Bay.
Well,
Soul Brother, maybe?
Tua said he's going to change the narrative. That's what he said in his press conference.
They do look good these past couple of weeks.
They have been. I'm going with Green Bay, though. And I'm going to go 17-13 Green Bay.
Give me Green Bay 26-17.
Man, give me Soul Brother, no.
In Green Bay?
Give me Soul Brother. 21-20. Give me Soul Brother.
Man.
Give me Soul Brother.
That's tough.
Coach
All
Soul,
right.
sir.
Oh, my
Coach
bad.
Soul.
My bad. Coach Soul. My bad. His shoe collection's crazy, though. But go ahead.
We got
He got that soul.
Pittsburgh, which would be Barry Church's hometown, right?
Yes, sir. Shout out to the bird.
At Cincinnati.
Ooh.
You hate Joe Burrow, Barry Church.
I know, but oof, that Pittsburgh offense ain't been looking right since Baltimore.
Who you got?
He hate Joe Burrow.
You're on to Cincinnati.
Yeah, they are on to Cincinnati, man. Man, give me the Bungles though.
You go that way.
Bungles going to get a win going into Dallas, huh?
Give me the Bungles 24-17.
Heck.
You know what? I'm going to go with the Bird. You said 24-17? I'm going to go 24-20.
What's the standings right now, Chris?
By the looks of it, I still have to get your picks from last week from the paper because you weren't here last week. So I got to update those picks.
So Hek'ma's leading Barry, though, right?
Yes, he is.
Man. It's a long season. We got 8 games. What, 6 games? 6
Give me
games?
Pittsburgh.
Got some time.
Give me Pittsburgh.
The Berg.
21-17.
All right, next we got is the Superchargers against the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, give me Herb 24-21.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that Chargers defense for sure. Give me 23-14.
Chargers 31. Atlanta 19.
Kim Folk Hurt looking bad now.
All right, next game we got Call of Duty playing at Minnesota.
Oof.
Yeah, that's going to be a good game.
They got to have this one, too. They got to have this
Gotta
one.
have it.
Got to have it, but they
And for the new people on the show, that's Arizona, guys.
Yes. Arizona.
I'm just for people who are listening.
All right, so we're going to go. I'm going to go with the Vikings. I will go 28-25.
It's in Minnesota?
In Minnesota.
Yeah. Give me Sam Darnold and them boys.
They got someone new on their practice squad this week.
Yeah, they do.
Ooh. Danny
Danny Dimes.
27-20. 27-20.
Who you got, Newy?
Minnesota 19-16.
19-16.
Close game, Minnesota.
Probably the game of the week this week would be Philadelphia at Baltimore. Who we got?
Y'all know.
Come on.
Y'all know.
Come on.
K Moore 9-2.
What are you doing?
K
Why
Moore
are you doing this?
9-2.
Why are you doing this?
Offense rolling.
They're
defense
playing in
rolling.
Baltimore.
Don't matter. Don't matter. What you just say? You got the MVP, right?
Yeah.
They got the MVP.
Of the whole league.
Out of the whole league. Their defense rolling. Baltimore's defense is low-key kind of suspect.
Yeah.
Man, give me K Moore and the crew. Give me 28. 28-24.
28-24.
You got Lamar, don't you?
Yeah, I got Murderland. Give me Baltimore. I'm on with them. I'm going to say this one is a 28-21 game.
Okay.
Philadelphia.
All right, this is where it is, right?
24-23.
I made up a game on you. Make up a game on you.
Jalen Hurts, dog team.
There you go.
He balling. He ain't turning the ball over.
Ironhead always do his thing, but then the flow fall out. The last 5 games he'll lose it for you. He'll go on a streak, boy.
The boy do get streaky.
He gets streaky.
Catch him on the A.
Hey,
Next thing you know, you're like, man, God.
like them tighty whiteys, he'll get streaky.
Streaky.
And obviously we got Giants at Dallas
man.
tomorrow.
Did they say who playing yet? Is Tommy Cutlets playing or
Nah,
or Drew Lock?
He is not on the team charter to Dallas, but he'll meet the team in Dallas, whatever that means.
Let's be thinking, you about to show up? Just let me take a PJ out. I'll beat y'all out.
What you got
man.
the Cowboys winning by?
Man, give me 31. 31-14 Cowboys.
Yikes. Newy, what you got?
Tommy Cutlets.
23-10 Cowboys.
23-10 Cowboys. I'm going to take the boys. I'm going to 28-10. 28-10 Cowboys win.
Started to go 23-17, but
y'all think Cutler's gonna put up 17? That boy looks. Y'all seen that Tampa? Y'all watch a little bit of it, man.
No,
that
he
boy
look
look terrible.
He looks bad.
Hey, Church, let me read something off to you real quick, okay?
Yes, sir.
34, 34, 47, 28, 44. You know what that is?
What's that?
Those are the last 4 scores or 5 scores of the opponent at AT&T Stadium. Ugh. It's going to be a high-scoring game, brother.
Ugh. Damn, that's a lot of 34, 44.
No blend.
34, 34,
no blend.
27, 30.
Come on now. Come on, guys. Come on.
Damn. We'll see what the total.
We finally get a win at home.
Damn, CB, can I do my score over again?
First win.
I'm just saying.
Jesus, man.
Ride with it.
Ugh. Brother,
First win at the house, man.
This is it, right?
This is it. Took us all the way to November.
That fresh check.
Oh, yeah.
You see him over there?
Rolling in.
Yeah.
Going right on to the golf. Going into the golf game.
Every penny counts,
Redistributing into the golf game.
Every penny counts, baby. Every penny counts.
All right. Happy Thanksgiving to
man, for sure.
Everyone here, man. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Chris Beam, Jazz, Josh, everybody who's a part of it. And that is the Players Lounge brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming. Of course, lead us out, sir. After they've won last week, we have to get it.
Yeah, Cowboy Nation. I hope your team wins.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this,